amigos, it's Senora Davis, and here are your directions for today, December 9th or December 10th, if you're in my face-to-face class. So you have your quiz on noun adjective agreement today, but first I have a couple of things for you to do to practice beforehand, and you want to make sure you do those practices first so you're ready to go for your quiz. First is a Go Formative assignment to practice the translations of your vocabulary using noun adjective agreement. Please make sure you follow the directions in the assignment. There are different sections for you to practice. Make sure you're following those directions. Also, make sure you're checking if you've gotten the answer correct. At the top of the Go Formative window, it's got the numbers, and if it turns green, it's correct. If it's red, then it's incorrect. And some of you are leaving things red, like the whole assignment is red, because you're not paying attention to if the questions are right or wrong. Make sure you see if they're right or wrong and then fix the mistakes. See why you think they might be incorrect. And if you're not sure, just let me know and I'll help you out. But first, you're going to do some matching with what nouns agree with which adjectives and which articles agree with which nouns. Then some review on forms of ser. And then you're going to do some noun adjective agreement. So you're going to look at who is being described, un chico, and you're going to say short in a way that describes chico. Now, chico is masculine and it's singular. So all I have to do is type the word bajo, which means short, and there's nothing I have to do to change that. But if I come down here to una persona, persona is a feminine word. It ends in an A, so I can't say desorganizado for persona because that's not noun adjective agreement. I have to say desorganizada because persona is feminine, so I have to say desorganizada. So make sure you're paying attention to those things and paying attention if you get them correct or not. And then the last section, you're practicing with word order, with just phrases. So these don't need periods at the end. Don't put periods on these. But remember, for word order, your adjectives in Spanish always go after your nouns. So instead of saying the tall girl, you're saying the girl tall, excuse me. So you're going to say the short girl. So what you're going to say first are the girls, using noun adjective agreement with your articles, las chicas. And then short is bajo. But girls are not masculine, they are not singular. They are feminine, meaning I need an A, and they are plural, meaning I need an S. Las chicas bajas. And then this last one, you're doing the same thing, except you're writing it in a complete sentence. So periods at the ends on these. You're going to use a form of ser. You're going to give me the person using an indefinite article, so un, una, unos, or unas, and then the adjective in proper noun adjective agreement. So for this first one here, we're going to have two. The form of ser that goes with that is eres. We're going to say a girl. We're going to use our indefinite article una and chica. And then lazy is the word perezoso, but I'm talking about a girl. So I can't say una chica perezoso. That doesn't match. I have to say perezosa with a period at the end. That is how you're going to do this assignment here. Make sure you submit assignment when you're done, and you're going to want to make sure you do this practice before you do your quiz today. The next thing you're going to do is a quizzes activity. Now, it's not an actual quiz. It's just called quizzes. But it's kind of a game that you'll play. It's sort of like Kahoot, except it has an added power-up feature to it where you can get extra points, kind of like Kahoot meets Gimkit. With this window here, if it doesn't open for you, make sure you click the link here to open it in a separate window. I'll also put a link for how to join the class if it doesn't directly take you to our class. But you're going to go and to this assignment, I'm going to click an outside window because I'm the teacher and it won't let me log in my own quiz. And you're going to start the game, and it's got a couple of different question types. For this first one, you're going to tell me how to say funny if I'm describing mujeres, women. So women is plural and feminine, so I'm going to say omicas. And just like with Kahoot, the faster you answer, the more points you get. You get streak bonuses. There's a meme after each question. It's kind of funny. Now, not all of them are typing. Some of them will be multiple choice. Like this one, choose the adjective that agrees. La chica, which word for tall would I use? For chica, I'd use alta, because that's one that matches. So once you're done with that, you'll come back and click Submit Assignment in Schoology, and then you can begin your quiz. Now with the quiz, a few things to note. It's coming up right here. It's going to be similar to what we did in the quizzes and in the Go Formative assignment. Please make sure that you are not Google translating. I've said it about 100,000 times, and I promise you right now, if you Google Translate on one question, it's going to be a 0 for the entire quiz. Don't risk it. Don't do it. It's not teaching you anything. You're not learning anything by doing that way. You can learn things by doing the assignments, by coming and talking to me at the Google Meets, from watching the videos. You can't learn from Google Translate. So stop doing it. It's incorrect as well. So for your quiz, you're going to look here, and it's just this one question, and you have 15 minutes to do it. You're going to tell me how to say tall if I'm talking about this person, how to say young if I'm also talking about that person. So it is very similar to the Go Formative activity that we did in today's folder. So it's just one question, one frame with 10 questions in it, and that is your whole quiz. And that must be done by our next meeting time, which is Friday for my virtual students and the following Monday for my face-to-face students. Now, the last thing I have here is your study guide. This is the last thing we've talked about, the noun-adjective agreement for this chapter. So our test will be next week. It'll be the Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. So I'm giving you the option to start the study guide today so that you can have extra time to review on Friday, Monday. This isn't due, as you'll see, this isn't due until Friday for my virtual students and then the 14th for my face-to-face students. But I would get working on it as soon as you can so you can get the extra studying time. This is just some review of everything that we've done in the chapter so far. You're going to want to open it with Kami. You should see this button here that says Open Assignment with Kami. If you don't have that there, if you click on that on this file, you should see an option that says Open With, and then Kami should be a choice for you. But most of you should see this button here that says Open with Kami. If you'd rather print and handwrite your answers, you're welcome to do that. You'll just have to take a picture and submit that to me through Schoology. But remember, with Kami, it gives you the option of putting in text boxes so you can answer the questions. So you're going to, just getting a second, click text box, click where you want the text box, and you'll type in your answer. So it's a review with the vocabulary that we've done, with definite and indefinite articles, with noun-adjective agreement. And then this is your writing prompt, the paragraph that you'll have to write on your test. Some of you on your last test, Google translated your entire writing portion, so it didn't make any sense, and you got a 0 on it. On your review day, which is either Friday or Monday, depending on when you have me, I'll give you the option again to send me your writing portion, and I can give you feedback back on it. By no means should you be Google translating anything on this writing assignment. And please remember that I can tell when you do that. So get practicing on this. Like I said, it's not due today, but it is due soon. So I would get working on it and work on it periodically until the day it's due. And remember that your test is next week. Now, for some of you, particularly my face-to-face students, I haven't been seeing a lot of work, and I'm assuming it's because you were hoping we'd be coming back to school face-to-face this week. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So please make sure that you are doing your assignments, you're logging in each day and completing those. Join the Google Meet sessions if you have questions. Don't just say, I'm not going to Google Meet because I don't want to talk to Ms. Davis. Of course, you want to talk to Ms. Davis. Ms. Davis is amazing. You love talking to Ms. Davis, and especially you'd love not failing classes. So please come talk to me if you have questions. If you have any issues, let me know and get ready for this test next week. All right, adios.